Alright gang, what's up? I'll try to be not as anyways, basically we are the 7th of May here in Montreal, and many people ask me like how do you do your rig and everything, so I said like, okay, no problems, I'll show you around, and you'll see right now it's just only starting. So basically what's going on is I start as a off-road, and I love camping, so 1 + 1. And basically what happened is actually I move around to the Overland community, and basically what happened is it's gonna be my first trip this summer. I did a lot of camping, that's for sure. I don't like the rooftop tent very much, so but one thing is sure is I'll get a rack on top of the truck. My rig, here we go. My rig is actually a 2009 Forester, Subaru Forester 09. The good thing of it is actually very nice. It's very budget. So talking about Overland budget, that's the best thing to do, I think. Very capable into the rig with the Visco lock. Transmission is pretty good. Put KO2s on it. A couple of things, modification has been done. New battery into it. I'll show you around. So yeah, let me just show you one thing. Okie dokie. So here we go. So it looks pretty stuck right now. I used to have a light bar in front, which is still in construction right now. I just redone it. It's actually 4-spot, 42 watts each. It's actually better than these fugs over there. Other things, these are pretty straightforward. Talking about home hardware, something like that, it's 2 L bracket, squeeze on the bumper. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. That's what it is right now. And we did aluminum pole and screw on this, plus the 4 fugs. I could actually link, or I'll put some pictures just beside to show you around. The problem is this one, this Subaru Forester, you got a problem on these head gasket, and that's the problem, and it's leaking drastically on it right now, and I can't put any torque or force on the motor because it's gonna force the motor and it's gonna leak more. So that's the problem right now, and I need to fix that before anything else. Now, talking about wheels, 215 70 16 KO2s. I love them, they're very great. Deflate them up to, I think, 15, or even, yeah, you won't go underneath that. I think I did 10 at one point, but that's mainly what that is. Love the stickers. I'm not a gamer, but that's what it is. These are the place where I've been. Yeah, I work for Air Canada, so it's pretty easy for me to travel. Now, that's a brand new modification I did. Talking about right here, spring, king spring suspension with brand new KYB strut. So that's mainly the idea. So to strengthen the back, because they're very weak on this. Actually, it looked like a bit lift, but there's no lift on this one so far right now. Skid plate underneath, I'll link a beautiful picture on this. I took it off because it was actually overeating. And what I did is actually I put two back spot. I have a trailer, so or when I'm backing up into the trail, that's the best bet. Actually, there were these spot in front, 4 of them like that. So actually I used to have 6, and they're good, but the quality is maybe a little bit poor, so I'll change them. Yeah, CB antenna, which is great. Very long range with this, especially on the top like that. It's gonna be maybe something else when I'm gonna receive my roof rack. I'm looking for the Rhino rack. This is the old stickers. Maui, yes, I like Whistler a bit. Anyway, that's mainly what that is. Let's open up. Okie dokie. As we said, it's starting only. So basically, what I did is actually I mount for the Overland, maybe eventually a fridge. So I've got this meter on the side, and the plan is, because it's not installed finally yet, but there's going to be an inverter over there. Perfect spot to put it on, and actually the place fit perfectly over here. So that's going to be a 750 watt inverter. This one is not always open. Usually it's just to close it when I need it. I read it. Let's say if I'm at camp and I want to leave it open to see it. So these switch, I wanted to leave it as factory as it is, as close as it is. So mine is like gray and green, as you saw. So over there, like basically you got another switch over there for the overhead. Right here, little lights. I put that. That's gonna be changed eventually because, as you see, there's a couple of LEDs which are actually burned. So yeah, that's gonna be a change. Tire carrier, I'm working on this also. So eventually I would like to have it mounted over here like I seen other Subarus. So my cousin will work on this, as he told me. Anyway, how? We'll see. Yeah, so one thing, been to camping every single time I've been to camping. Unfortunately, this has been used. I would say 2 weeks med kit, first aid for one person so far. That's the bar I told you in front. So these 4 spots, like this one, that's the 3rd one, was mounted over here with the 3 others. Anyhow, with these quick connect, I love them. Just bought them, $3 each. Love them. Plastic, but they're very tough. Put dielectric grease into it and you're pretty much done. Here, there's another one there. The flatbed you do see over there, which is actually WeatherTech. So far I don't have any drawer as other ones. I don't have any other, so it's pretty basic. However, I have a couple of stuff. It looks empty like that, but tire carrier will go outside, and underneath there's tons of spot for something, and I'll show you. Okay, so let's open up this thing. So, ta-da! Yeah, got a lot of stuff. I need to actually do something with this because, to be honest with you, I'm not satisfied with this. I know where my stuff is, but I still struggle to actually sometimes look for my things. So anyway, as an example, on the side, okay, we have, as usual, the cool thing is with Subaru, they have small pocket like that already made, factory like that. It's pretty cool. So what I did, I put some duct tape, velcros. We have these vice grip, and this, guys, when you're out in the bush, don't even think about it. It's even dangerous. So yeah, only on as an example, never don't use it. I carry this as like just on a road as something, but that's mainly what that is. Something to write, a little bit of metal string over there. That's for the roof rack. Here we have these tire repair kit. We have little axes. It's pretty small. I like it small. You know, cut some wood and everything. And worst comes to worst, I have this big piece over there for big stuff. Little toolkit over there. Little shovel over there. Wrap and got some rope over there. Yes, Subaru takes some oil, so mine is leaking by the head gasket, so need to put more. Yes, it's a mess. Tie wrap, can't live without them. This little pump over there to actually blow up the mat list when I don't like I said, rooftop tent. So basically, I have my own tent on the ground. I don't live in Australia, so I'm not scared about everything's gonna kill me on the ground. Yeah, food, we'll never know. Beans and soup and everything. So in terms of recovery gear, I have a big strap. Like these are the semi-truck, because I don't have any winch, so it's better than nothing. Try that. And then they're very, 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 very strong. So it's not these small ones. It's like those semi-truck. Their capacity, I think it's 12,000 pounds, so something like that. So you just winch. And I did the car. My girlfriend was stuck. My ex-girlfriend was stuck into the snow, and actually I winched her. Like crick. It's long, but yeah, it's not the best, but. Hey, we're talking about budget. Budget, that's what it is. K&N air filter in front. And I have some electric cord over there and everything. Now on the other side, you don't go without it, I think. These light sticks. Right now I have 2-inch bulbs and 1/7/8 bulbs for the trailer. Like I said, don't even think about to actually get recovery with a tow ball. I'll link an Australian guy who actually did test on balls like that, and don't even think to do a recovery with this. It's lethal. So basically, don't use that. So I got my other ones there, and that's mainly it. So in terms of communication, it's pretty straightforward here. Like you saw, I got a 1000 Wilson 1000 on the roof. So basically, in front, I wanted to keep it as clean as possible, because I'm thinking maybe eventually, if, as an example, somebody wants to buy it, yeah, it's gonna be a little budget Overland. I would call it a truck. I know it's not a truck. Some people say, hey, it's a car. Yeah, it's a car. Anyway, how? Call it a truck for myself. So, for the communication, it's going to be in front. And as you see, it's pretty clean. I wanted to leave it as is. So, I'll show you in front. just saw the time and I need to go. I need to work. So, very quick. These are the small, basically the small switch are for the front fog, not fog, but spot and back spot. So they're very, I didn't put the lighting on them. I wasn't just like the small like that. They work super fine. They look almost factory. Mine is a limited editions SH Forester 09, so it comes with the leather. So yes, CB is over there, and look guys, and I'm gonna finish on this. Communication, the cell phone is over there. I don't have these RAM mounts. Eventually it's gonna come, but budget, we stay on the budget. Easy, it works, that's what it is. And for the for people who actually ask where to mount, some people will like it to mount it over there, and I have some blue colors all over the place. But yeah, the mount, the CB is mount over there. So under this beautiful place, so it's over there. Connections, you just take it off, you got your connections over there, and that's it. That's all, pretty much done. Now people will say, hey, how do you see your stuff? Well, very easy. If I have my 3 fingers like that, okay, and you know your stuff, you know the 9 is over there for the emergency. So the first one, what most of the people use for truck, is actually the 10 here in Montreal. So 9 up 1 and you're at 10. So I don't need to see the screen very much. So same thing, squelch and volumes. So it works. And this is thick over 3M, so nothing, no screws, nothing at all. So 3M, it's, you take the extreme and it will stay as is over there. And over there, if you look at the mount over there, you're gonna laugh, but that's what it is. Hey, we all work with GoPro mount. Yes, GoPro mount. So here we go. No screw again, 3M stick, and you're never gonna rip that off. Some people got tried to actually ripped off from helmets or something like that. These sticker from GoPro, they're meant to stay over there. So the only thing I did is actually I rivet these 2 points over there. So then no screw, no damage to the truck, and that's it, that's all. So very simple, it's pretty easy. Let's go here, there, and right here, boom, you're done. So yeah, that's what it is. Every pocket has its own stuff. In the back you've got, as an example, bug spray and other stuff. So yeah, that's mainly what that is. And these charger are pretty good actually for if you're going for, you know, not the big battery, but for 2 weeks, for a 2 weeks trip, to put it in your tent as an example, for the lighting or for your phone. So yes, you could actually charge your phone for, I think, 10 times. So plenty of charge for that. So that's mainly it. And the other thing I didn't show you, but that's what it is in front. In the motor, it's stuck, no turbo, but I have a North Star deep cycle battery. So I don't have the drill setup battery. I don't have the drill setup battery because right now I don't need to. However, eventually, what I actually plan is actually I'm going for something like for longer range stuff. Maybe I'm gonna buy Yeti 1000 watts, something like that, or another thing. But the battery I have is actually, just to give you an idea, the battery is a cold crank of 800 amps. So, and it's good for 115 minutes. It's the North Star. I don't remember. I'll put a link into it but basically that's what it is. So guys, if you have any questions, don't forget to like the channel and a little bell over there to actually know exactly when the next stuff will come up. We're in May. The next trip is planned for June, the 9th of June to the 23rd of June, going to Jasper, Yellowstone, Banff, and so on. So road trip over there. So yeah, stay tuned, follow me, and I'll link couple of good other channels to follow for Overland community. Overland Bound is one of them. Lifestyle Overland, very good guy. I follow him like it's a religion. So yes, that's mainly it. So yeah, have a good trip, guys. Summer for us, 2019 is almost arrived. In Montreal right now, as you see, no more snow. It's pretty chilly, 18 degrees over there. So, but yeah, that's mainly it. So stay tuned. Hope to see you in the trail or something like that. All right, take care.